When I was in high school,
Oh shit.
I was already thinking about stuff like God, reality, why we're here, what all of this is about nature of being, afterlife and stuff like that. And I think all of us at some point of our lives went through this kind of journey. I always knew that the smartest thing to do is to first realize what is it all about, why we are here, and is it a dream? Is it only that we are evolved monkeys living on a rock? What is it all about? Because I didn't find an answer and I was like, who am I to find the answer? There were like billions of people living before me and they didn't find out what the fuck is going on here. So who am I that will do that? And because of that, I stopped giving a fuck about my life, like at all. I was just playing League of Legends, smoking weed, eating, working from job to job just to survive, and that was it. You know what happens when you don't really have a purpose, a goal, a meaning? You can just say to yourself, okay, fuck it, it doesn't make sense, and just go with the flow. But then this is your meaning, that life is just whatever and you will get whatever life. You will get random results, random life, and the outside world will live your life for you and will decide your life for you. You can also get to a conclusion that yeah, it doesn't have any meaning and sense, but with that conclusion, when the life has no sense, no meaning, why you should even be alive? And this way you will start subconsciously, slowly killing yourself. And this was exactly what I was doing. I think a lot of people is doing the same thing without even knowing about it. And it's not like you will say to me, no man, I don't think that I should kill myself because life has no meaning. What are you talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm not saying that you consciously are saying that to yourself, but subconsciously your mind had to find some kind of answer. And if it didn't find an answer, like I said, your life will either be random or you will slowly go into the direction of the end of it. 3 years ago I had an awakening and I didn't even know this is something that I'm instinctively moving towards. And it flipped the script for me. I realized that yeah, life has no meaning. It doesn't have meaning at all, but that's a good thing. How is that? Let's bring an example of Elon Musk. His meaning, his purpose is to get humanity to Mars. Is it meaningful, what he's doing? It's nope. We, as every species before us, will probably die. Sun will probably explode. Human, as a species, will just extinct as every other species. Something will happen and all of the stuff that he did was meaningless. Let's say he gets people to Mars and he will fulfill his purpose. He will fulfill his meaning for life. And then what? He lost his meaning. He lost his purpose. And now life has no meaning and no purpose. He got to the same point over again. If you will not realize this and comprehend it on the first place, at some point in your life you will get to this point, to the realization that life has no meaning. And you just have to embrace it, because this is what will give you freedom to do whatever the fuck you wanna do. Whatever the fuck I want! Realize that you can still get humanity to Mars. You can still build rockets, whatever the fuck you want to do with your life. But it's not a neurotic thing. I'm not saying that he is neurotic, it's just an example. It's not a need, a desperation, something that you have to do. It's something that you can do, that you are free to do. It's like you finish the storyline and now you can just play on a sandbox mode and do whatever you want to do. It's not a depressing thing that life has no meaning. It's a good thing because you're free, you can choose, and you're good without it too. My awakening experience gave me one more realization about all of that. That yeah, life is meaningless, it doesn't have a purpose, you do not have a purpose as a person too. But think about the purpose in different way. Let's say a pen. Do you think a pen has a purpose? Yes, in a sense that its purpose is to write. Of course you can use it in every freaking way that you want, but its main purpose is to write. And this is the same with people. We are part of nature. Let's say that tiger's purpose is to be a tiger, to hunt, to sharpen his claws, and he does this naturally. This is something that he was born to do. and this is something that just brings him joy, and how he survives, how he thrives, and what he just naturally does. And I think this is the same thing with people. We all have our predispositions. We are good at something. There are things that passionate us, and there are things that we do not like, and it's just natural for us. There's something that we really love, and there are things that you are good at. You have your own values, and all of that shape you as a person. And you are just like this pen. You have your purpose. You can create your meaning. You can figure out your purpose by figuring out what kind of animal you are, what you are naturally good at. There's no meaning or purpose of why B is doing B stuff, why B is just working all day, and why B is not just chilling, watching Netflix and smoking weed. Why B does what B does. Of course, it's meaningless from our perspective. Why is she just flying around and doing the B stuff? B doesn't give a fuck. B just does it because this is what bees do, and she doesn't give a fuck about your beliefs, how you think it should be. B doesn't give a fuck about society, about rules. B is just naturally being a bee. This is just a theory of mine, but I think this is the same for every human. So yeah, in a sense, life has no meaning. It's meaningless. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't enjoy it, and
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
so in conclusion, do the hard work, especially when you feel like it. See ya. Mwah.